Jason Lutz here for Tools of the Week. As you can see, I'm sitting here in Western Kentucky. Man, it is absolutely gorgeous today. About 75 degrees, just a few beautiful white clouds in the sky, but that's about it. Beautiful blue sky out there today. A week ago at this time, same weather. Beautiful, gorgeous temperatures, not a cloud in the sky. The problem is, from last week to this week, we had a whole lot of change. We had storms come through, massive amounts of rain, tornadoes, hail, temperature dropped so fast, we even had snow flurries one morning. That is a lot of change in 1 week. That got me thinking. Tools of the Week this week is about change. When it comes to change, there are really three things that you can do. You can stick your head in the sand and just ignore the change. You can be an adopter when things change. Be hesitant, but be an adopter. Or you can be that person who dictates and drives the change. Very, very simple. The reality is there's really only one answer, and that is drive change. If you drive the change, then you drive the outcome. Very, very simple. Drive change, drive the outcome. If you are adopting somebody else's change, then you've got to figure out the outcome to get to their change. Now, ultimately, the world around us is always changing. Every company I've worked for, everything I've ever done in my life, change has been consistent. They say two things in life are consistent: death and taxes. It's really three things: death, taxes, and change. Because life will change on you, sometimes when you expect it, sometimes when you drive it, and sometimes when you least expect it. And that's okay. It's how you adopt once it happens. There are lots of amazing companies who went out and changed the world in their industries that today, outside of very niche markets, don't exist. Polaroid, Kodak, they did not adopt to change and are gone. Now you can go buy a Polaroid camera. My kids have them, and they're fun to play with. But their sales are probably 1/1000th of what they were in their heyday, if not 1/1,000,000th. Kodak, for all intents and purposes, gone. Blockbuster on every corner in America. Everybody went to Blockbuster. Be kind, rewind. Today, there is one Blockbuster left in the world, and it's more of a tourist attraction than it is a video rental store. It's actually even an Airbnb now, and it's in beautiful Bend, Oregon. If you haven't been to Bend, Oregon, I would encourage you to go buy the only Blockbuster left in the world and take a look at it. They have embraced change when their company did not. And what I mean by that is they've embraced it in a sense that they've turned it into more of a tourist attraction than actually a rental store. As a rental store, I don't even have a VCR anymore. I actually got in trouble with the wife when I got rid of the VCR. Embrace change, but ultimately be the person who drives the change. If you drive it, you dictate the outcomes. If you're in management, if you're in leadership, or you want to be in management leadership, the other thing with change that's critically important is when change happens, and you may not always agree with it, you may not always like it, but when change happens, your employees, your mentees are going to look to you for reassurance that everything's okay. And we have to embrace it. We've got to support it. We've got to be on board. Don't have to like it all the time, but we do need to make sure that the people who work for us feel safe, feel comfortable, and can then embrace the change themselves. Today we all run around with iPhones. Some people who love green dots, I don't know what that's about, run around with Android phones. Just joking. But 10 years ago, we all ran around with a BlackBerry. Loved our BlackBerries. They were the greatest thing ever. Loved that keyboard. Loved that I had instant emails anywhere I was. But today, BlackBerry's gone. They didn't embrace what the consumer wanted, and they didn't embrace change. They tried to very late in the game, but at that point it was too late. So I would encourage you, go out, embrace change when it happens, but be the change maker. Be the person who does the change and ultimately drive the outcome that you want. Everybody have a great week, have a great weekend, and go out and sell something.